Hello, everybody. Let me just go and text a few folks. Let's hope YouTube is being kind to me and we don't have a repeat of what's happened last week. I have no idea what happened last week. Um, hey, Apple Blonde. Let me move my headset off and charge it while I'm not using it. Guys, hello, Apple Blonde. So I've been busy. We are moving stuff in the second bedroom. I'm still working on that. I didn't do as much today as we did on Friday, but we went at the puppies. Okay, so many things. We took the puppies to their very first spa day. It will not be the last spa day. We have a groom in town, and I didn't notice it really because it says cookies, and I just thought it said it was a bakery, but it's actually Cookie Salon. I didn't notice the salon part as we drove by. Hey, Pixie, it's a puppy dog salon, and it's a wash. You can pay to use their wash station if you want to just wash your own dog. Hey, Dee. Hey, Pixie. Hey, Apple Blonde. And we paid for the full service because our babies, I mean, we can wash them at home. They're pugs, but they yeah, they had the full service. They had the potty cures, and they had like the full blowout, and they had all the things you do to pugs: ear wipes, teeth cleaning, all like just like spray cleaner on their teeth, and they were so groomed. They had the best day, and excuse me, we dropped them off at 9, talked to the nice lady, and then we went and had breakfast at the Cracker Barrel. And I got this hat, and this hat awesome at the Cracker Barrel. I also I'll show you some other toys at the Cracker Barrel. You know how I used this bag, and when I was at the okay, so the new bag I'm using today does not fit my lipstick, so my lipstick has to stay here. So, but at Cracker Barrel, I bought these two, Stitch in a witch costume, and this is, why am I forgetting her name? I forgot her name. Anyway, Angel in a cat costume, and then this is my fake baby that was in my car. I was cleaning out some stuff in my car, so this is gonna stay here now. Um, I bought a new lanyard thingy, so I used that in my car, and so I took that one out. So anyway, I have two of these things to make into purse charms because I got these, and I'll show you. Um, these came in the mail. These are from Amazon, and they're hardware. And since I have big bags and I carry charms and early on alive, hi Ravi. So I bought these off Amazon. So these are chain lobster claw with a chain and another lobster claw. So this would fit, and I'll take off all of these. I hate these. I use them for other things, but I do not use them as they are intended. Um, so I'll take all of those off, use them for something else, and then I'll use these to turn my little stuffies into purse charms. And I have gold ones and red ones, and I don't remember how much it cost, but they weren't that expensive. And yay! Hello, Jennifer. Or no, Jeanette. Jeanette, sorry, Jeanette. I misread your name. So anyway, what else I bought today? Because yes, I bought a bag today. You'll be surprised at the bag I picked. Because it's surprised. I went into the Crocs store. I don't wear Crocs because my feet don't like Crocs. I used to wear Crocs when I had better feet. My feet are no longer able to wear Crocs. So James wears some Crocs. He wears the Disney Crocs. And I went in there because I knew they had these really cool tote bags that look like the bog bag, but they're Croc, version, and they had gibbets, and I wanted to look at the bags. I didn't know this existed until I walked in there. So this is a gibbet right here that and this is a charm right here that I bought from them. So this charm and gibbet came from Crocs. And then I was able to hang all this other stuff off you know, this bag. And then I was able to put all these gibbets on this bag. Now, it was hard to do. This is a thicker material, thicker foam than what the shoes are made out of. So these are not easy to put in. Like these will not be coming in and out. Do not worry, these will not pop off. If this pops off, you have bigger problems because there's no way. So because I'm trying to get a little bit better about not overloading my bag so much, that's why everything that was in my tote is in here except for this. This didn't fit. It doesn't mean I don't have lipstick in here. I do have lipstick in here. Hey, Miss Kathy. Hell, I bought a bunch of grommets that I'm going to install in some of my canvas Trader Joe totes. Yes. Yeah, and this is what you do. You can stitch these on canvas totes as rings to hold all of your charms. So it doesn't actually just rotate. That's why I still use these. I just don't use them for what they intended. Lipstick is everything. Yeah, so anyway, I picked all these gibbets out myself. James helped me. He was there. So Ghostbusters, Doug, Stitch, Lotso. This is Jack and Sally, Mickey and Minnie, Donald, of course, my game controller, and Miss Kitty. Um, Hello Kitty. The one I want to look for now is just a Snoopy. They didn't have just a Snoopy, so I'll probably look and get. So I have space to expand some. It's not perfect, but it's there, and I'm really happy. And I have this little baby over here, and I had it put through one of these. So they have there's little side holes. You can put two side um, gibbets in here. I really like this bag. This bag was only $39. And then you have to buy all the little things. We spent a pretty penny, y'all, because James bought a pair of shoes that were Disney themed, and that means it's expensive. Those are not the buy two for 50 sale. Those are the buy them full price sale. And I think I just got another bug bite. Seriously, mosquitoes? Dang it. So anyway, that is this little thing that I bought. And then I bought the other thing I have to unbox because I didn't have well, these came in the mail today, and on Friday I was in such a rush. Is it all? No, it's not. See, it's only so this is nylon and it has a back pocket. It's awesome. So I had my phone in the back pocket walking around the store. This was on my crossbody, so I could leave and walk and put my cart there and walk away from the cart, not worry about it because my bag wasn't sitting there. And then on the inside, so the only type of crock material, and it's thicker than the normal crock material, is this flap. The flap and the side braces here. And then on the inside, you have another front pocket. Then you have an inner cavity, a zip pocket, a net pocket. I mean, this thing is actually really well made, well thought out. And I'm hoping that if I do get the white nylon dirty, it's easy to clean because it is stark white. They had a white one and a black one. If they had a blue one, I would have gotten the blue one. Winnie, you have a dryer again. Yay! It got fixed. Yay! Nothing is worse than having to line dry your clothes nothing is worse. But you don't have that all in one, do you? So it's like a dryer and a washer, not just a dryer washer combo. So I got that, and then I went to Marshall's. No, we went to the Croc store. We went to the Disney store. We bought the babies some Disney pajamas because he loves them. Oh, separate. Okay, so the dryer's fixed. Um, and then we came home. We picked up the babies. They spent okay. We dropped them off at 9. We picked them up around noon. Okay, so for 3 hours they had attention. They've been bathed. They've been groomed. They've been put in a little crate where they have the blowers blow on them. So they've been like pampered to death and awake. My pugs sleep a lot. So when we got them home, they were so happy to see us. They were oh my gosh, they're so soft. Now, the thing about pugs shed perpetually. They do not shed occasionally or twice a year. They shed all the time. So it is like a new level of shedding when you have a pug. So we got them home. We were tired. We went all took a nap. The puppies, they were so zonked. They were so tired once we all got in the bed. They didn't even snore. Like, they were out cold within like 2 minutes because they'd spent all morning barking and getting attention. And of course, Pugsley was the bad child. Although he was good for a pug, he was not as awesome as Miss Wednesday, which everybody wants. Winnie says, I told Bill how much I know our neighbors would love seeing a clothesline in our yard, right? Uh, there is this. This is why it's called talked about called airing out laundry, because even if your clothing is clean on the line, people say, "Do you see how old that blanket is? Do you see how old those sheets are? I can't believe she still has those sheets." Yeah, people talk about that. You know. Yeah, we took a family nap midday because we were exhausted. We had to wake up and get the dogs out to the grooms, and James went to bed really late. We had a huge storm last night. Like, the power went out storm, like no air conditioning storm. It was pretty dang not cool. It was electricity was out for at least 2 hours. And I know this because James had just installed all these lights in our house that responds to our AI device. And when the power goes out, um, they go out, but we had it programmed so when the power comes back, they turn on. So I'm like, hi, light. Light is the way to wake me up. James didn't even blip. James, when he was growing up, his bedroom didn't have any curtains or blinds, so light never phased those boys. Or for me, we always had dark rooms, but waking us up in the morning, Dad would just flip the light switch on, and we'd wake up because like bright light. Oh my God! So anyway, I woke up like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to turn off the lights, and then so James, he went to bed really late. There was a big storm. Like when I say big storm, when you have those storms where you're like, roof, please be roof, because it was that intense, that much wind out here. Miss Kathy says, my mom used to use an outdoor clothesline. She obsessively wipes them before hanging clothes on them. Yep. It probably in our HOA agreement to not hang out clothing. You know what's interesting? In Asia, people, even wealthy people, it doesn't matter. It's culturally, they hang up their clothes to dry. A lot of people do, for not just delicates, like in general, they hang up their clothes to dry because energy consumption for a dryer is high, So a lot of people, a lot of places, and a lot of apartments, you have line hooks on the balconies. Jeanette's asking Winnie what's her favorite bag in her collection right now. Anyway, I do have some unboxings to do. So we're going to do the little one first. And my poor husband, he goes, Jackie, he looked at the bank account and he said, I said, don't do that. And he said, we don't have unlimited money. Like, I know. He goes, and you need to be more careful. I'm like, okay. So that's about as slappy on the wristy as I'm going to get, but I did pay attention, and I did go, and I didn't buy bags. I did sell a couple bags. I didn't sell any bags today. Hey, Brian. I don't have an HOA, but we also have neighbors that use their front yards as parking lots. We have that too. The front half of my neighborhood doesn't have an HOA, the back half does. And so there's some people who just park on their lawn because they have more car than they have driveway. Nobody uses their garage for cars, So my favorite bag of today is Speedy P9 Ultra Black. Yay! Do you like that more than the purple? Because I bet you could sell that purple one if you wanted to. So what's in here are shoes. So these are Vivea shoes. I bought these on the Relove Free Love Market. These are worn. These are not unworn. So I did buy those. Now these I was worried about because I can't wear, these don't come in half sizes. So I had to do a half size larger. So I wanted to see how these work. So they're step-in shoes. So you have a back looks, like you don't have to have a socks on these, and you just put them on, right? So I'm going to try these on right now. This is a size 4, and these have been worn lightly. But the thing is, you can throw these in the washing machine, which is why I love them. And today, I was wearing my leopard print Vivea shoes, but I've not bought any of their sneakers because they're expensive. They're well over, I think it's like $130 a pair. Um, yeah, these will work. These will fit me. Yep, I'm happy. So I bought used shoes, which James is appalled about because he does not do used shoes. I'm like, James, these shoes can be thrown in the washing machine. That's why I wear them. That's why I like them. You know, my Skechers are working out really well, so I can wear Skechers too. The ones I bought and showed you a couple of weeks ago, I guess. Um, so this one has a scuff on the toe. So I got them for a really good price because even though these are machine washable, I don't think people actually do it because there is a process to machine washable shoes. Um, it's still a little bit of work. Oh yeah, these are great. I'm gonna wear these tomorrow. Oh, those might be my new favorite shoes. I was wearing these shoes today. So that was in this box. I like those. And because I can't wear, I have, it's too hard for me to bend over to put socks on. So I bought step-in shoes like this that can be washed because I can't actually, at the end of the day, halfway through the day, I can put socks on now. First thing in the morning, when I first get up, my back will not let me. So I have to move and get active, and I normally don't. And it takes me a while to warm up in the morning. So by the time I just have step-in shoes, so I just run out the door. And that's why I have so many shoes, is because I do throw them in the wash and I rotate my shoes. I do not wear my shoes more than one time at once, and then um, I rotate them to another pair. If I wear them every other day, but most of the time I have so many pair, I'll wear them once a week. And so they have plenty of time to air out, dry out, and I do wash them. Yeah. I have thrown mine in the wash. Don't use stain stick on them. It hurts the color. Okay, I won't do that. That's great. I will not do that. I have bought Pre-Love Luxe shoes, but I clean thoroughly and replace the insoles. Yeah, see, I'm not that paranoid. I don't care. I just put them on my feet. But these, I will throw these in the wash, but they're still on my feet. And a symphony are oh, Symphony is the new perfume that Brian got from Louis Vuitton, and he loves it. I think Winnie's buying a new one. Carter cleaned out 150 pairs of shoes out of their house. I have 50 pairs of shoes I need to go through. Did you get a bit of oud from the Phantasmagoria? I don't even know how you say that. So anyway, the other thing I'm opening is a little different. It's a different type of opening. This I'm really hoping it didn't break. It's in a very big box because what's in here is actually fragile. And it really is fragile. So I'm hoping it gets here in one piece. And guys, the lady who did buy my Damier Bean Louis Vuitton bag, she loves it. So I'm happy, she's happy, we're all happy. Oh, ooh. This lady knows how to pack. Not only is there an egg crate foam in here, look at this. I don't even know where you buy styrofoam peanuts anymore. When he says, yes, but it's not very strong, but the vanilla and the almond balance is way out, and leather. I love leather. Oh, so this is, thank you so much. I hope you will enjoy. And okay, so they're telling me what's in here, and I'm not telling you because I want to show you. So this is one of the things I ordered, and it's just 2 items in here, and it's giant box, but they're not huge things. They're small things. Well, this is a small thing. The other thing is a big thing. But they're not actually. It's not a bag. You know, it's not my normal Jackie bought a bag moment. So I bought some of these pretty sterling silver topaz earrings, and I'm gonna put them right here. I think above my Mickey earrings. So these are Mickey. These are just some moissanite earrings. these looked really pretty. And I said, oh, okay, go buy it. I like topaz, so that's pretty. So anyway, I got some topaz earring. They were very not expensive because again, there's no resale for stuff like that really, unless it's super, super, super expensive or branded. You know, I have to be. Okay, how am I going to get this? Okay, I need to move some of these peanuts into this other box because there's no way I'm not going to make a horrible, horrible mess if I don't. And knowing my puggles, they'll think, oh, something to chomp on. No, nothing to chomp on. Okay. Now there's a little bit of space. I can pull this out. So here we go. Now I have to very delicately unbox this because I have broken things before being too manhandly with my impatience. So, and it dropped them. Oh, how many things am I going to drop today? Don't answer that. Um, so I bet you can get the packing peanuts from Amazon. They have they probably do. Um, I can't get air bubbles things. Yeah, you can get air bubble things. I just found the packing peanuts on Amazon. Yeah, I'm happy we switched to air paper. To be honest, I hate those packing peanuts because they get everywhere. And styrofoam is just everywhere. So I'm going to carefully. So this is a figurine, if you haven't figured that out. I bought a tchotchke, not that I need a single tchotchke in my house, but we are moving things all over the place to get our house back where we want it. After like our house is exactly how we wanted it to be after all those things we had done to it before his mom moved in, and we made so many changes and modifications, things we can't undo, that we just have to find a new normal. So we're trying to find a new way of laying out stuff, or if we pulled out some of the stuff out of the garage that we had put there because we didn't have space for it, because we had to have enough room for a wheelchair to get around the house. And our house isn't very big. So all those things had to go somewhere. So we took the, heirloom stuff, gave away some things, gave away a lot of things actually, to make space. But there's some things I just couldn't part with that have been living in the garage or the storage shed, and we were able to pull them out again. So eventually, when my living room gets back to being a living room again, I will give you a tour. Um, I've done that before for my members. They have had a walkthrough tour of my house. It's been a long time, but I can do that again. So this is going to go out in my living room. It's not going to stay here. Yes. Da, da, da. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Be careful. Do not break his fingers. Do not break anything. His fingers are wedged in the foam to protect them. There we go. This lady is an expert packer. Expert packer. Do you see this? This is not the prettiest thing. Okay, now I know this is not everybody's cup of tea. I know. This is the sorcerer. This is the sorcerer's apprentice. This is the hat that should be on his head that he borrowed when he shouldn't have to make them dance, right? Oh, sadly, the winding doesn't work. Probably overwound. That's sad. So this should have had a mechanism to make the spin, but this is from the Disney collection, Musical Memories, Fantasia. This is a numbered item, 505 of 19,000 made. Um, so, I mean, there's a few of them out there, but I got it for a great deal. So, yeah, the music part doesn't work, but that's fine. Because I didn't buy it for the music part, I bought it for the whole thing. I like the fact that I can move the broom. I think that's cute. Yeah, it's probably repairable. I'm just not going to go through the trouble to do it because I bought it to look at. I didn't really buy it because of the music box aspect of it. So I'm going to put that to the side and I'm going to pull up the lip thing and tell her how much I love this thing because it is awesome. I don't have very many tchotchkes like this because I tend to have in the past have broken so many of them. But yeah. That, um, oh, hey, Angela. Um, okay, I was worried. Yep, I did get a hat and pour it into a jug. Winnie, are you saying that you're, it, we're talking about, yeah. The hat, yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, hold on. Hold, please. I'm gonna send a picture to my twin. This is so cool. So cool. I am so excited to get this thing. And I know, I'm 5. Well, I'm older than 5, but I love toys. Okay, I love toys. And there's nothing wrong with that. And this is not really a toy. It's a figurine. It's porcelain. My grandmother had collected porcelain figurines and glass, depression glass, and she also collected American Fostoria, some depression glass, teacups. She also had Fiesta ware dishes, which we have somewhere in my shed, and then like an entire huge set of them. If I ever find them, I'll probably pull them out to use, but not the radioactive ones. But most of those aren't there anymore because they got lifted by some hired help. So where did I buy that from? Was that? Oh, no, this was on. So this one was okay. Order complete. Order complete. Order complete. Where is delivered? Delivered! Here it is. It's earrings we're showing them. Hey, Donna. So the earrings were $13 and they're sterling silver. And this little cool awesomeness was, and yes, I dropped something else off my desk. This is, I got it for $30. So it was $44.92 for everything shipped. I love it. I love it. I don't know how much this thing cost originally, but these are never $30 in the store, y'all. I mean, now today, if you want to go buy one of those, they're like $150 at least. So this lady is an expert packer. So I sent a little message. I said accept, and then the other thing I like to do when I do Posh stuff specifically, you can go to message seller, especially after you order something, and you can actually message them in their app in the Poshmark interface, and I'll send them a photo of what they send me a lot of the times, or if I do something different to them. I like people to know that I like their things. And I want them to know that I appreciate them selling it to me. Because I know they sold that at a loss. Even, whoever bought that originally, it wasn't $30. I know that. I know people like Jackie, you're too nice. Whatever. I appreciate people selling things at a good price for something that I wanted. And yeah. So I just sent 2 photos to her. So what did I just do? In her little thing, I said in the message, I sent a picture of the thing, and then I sent a picture of my tattoo because I like telling people, "Hey, I really love this." And you know what? While we're sitting here, let's put on these earrings. Why not? So these earrings right here, I bought really pretty blue. There are days when the delivery guy pays, he's not. Oh, wait, back. It's a little bit on the benty side. I unbented it. Let's see. Take a look. Yep, this is sterling silver. These are really pretty. Look how pretty that color is. Now, most topazes, guys, are irradiated. What does that mean? It's irradiated to enhance the color. It's very rare to find a natural topaz in this type of blue. Natural topazes tend to be in a gold color, like a golden color, more than a blue color. So almost all topaz earrings are going to be irradiated in some way just to make it the color enhance. Don't worry, it's awesome. But that's why they're called semi-precious stones and not precious stones. See, so blue earrings and then my Mickey dangles. Look how that's cool. I like that combo. Um, yeah. These are really cute moissanite earrings I got. I like them a lot, but this color got to me, and I was like, oh, I need those. Because I'm a December baby, a lot of my the birthstone for December is turquoise, or it is blue zircon. But I also often wear blue topaz just because I like blue and don't care about the fact that it's not exactly my whatever. So I'm gonna put those um, earrings in my little jewelry box right here so I don't lose them because I'm often lose things. So I have new earrings. I have a new cool figurine. How cool is that? And new pair of shoes. I am thrilled. Oh, I should accept the shoes. Um, and I'm on a new bag today. So budget? What budget? Budget? So I got the shoes for $30. So with shipping and tax, it was $39.41. Those shoes normally cost $130 something dollars. So I'm very happy to get them. I'm gonna throw them in the washing machine, so they're clean and fresh and all that stuff because you can. Because I can. And this is why I buy the Vivea shoes. So I have a few more orders showing up. I have some stuff that should be showing up on my doorstep like today. It says it's out for delivery. It said that like at 9 o'clock this morning. I'm like, Amazon, how long is this going to be out for delivery? Because it's not here yet. But they often say this. But they normally do deliver. Oh, it's arriving today between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. The other item is arriving tomorrow. Sometime sometime tomorrow. So while we're here, I'm going to show off my new bag again. For those who missed it, this is my new bag. I got this bag at the Crocs store. This is nylon and foam. Well, the Crocs, whatever, it's a foam type of material. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's an extruded type of material that they use. So I got this bag and I got all these widgets, and there's a lot of stuff on here because I went to the outlet. Well, I went to the Cracker Barrel and I ended up buying a couple things. And one of the things I found at the Cracker Barrel was this for $10, which I thought was adorable. And then the other thing I found, which I think is more valuable to me, which is actually cheaper. This is on sale. Now, it's not going to particularly pertain to this particular bag, but this is a purse hook that you can put on the table and then hook your purse under, right? But this is one of the really cool looking ones where it is. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. How did I do that wrong? Okay, out, around. Okay, so this is how it looks when you just have it hanging on your back. So it's a purse charm that's actually a purse hook. Now this I won't lose in 1,000 other ones I've ever purchased because you put them in your bag and then I never find them again. I like this one because this is a hook, a bag charm that can also be a bag hook. So this is only, if you have a Cracker Barrel, this is only like $8.99. It was $9. This is cool. Um, no humans could do it. Jug. Yeah. So the other thing I unboxed but I hadn't opened yet was my Crybaby. So I'm gonna open this Crybaby and put it on this bag, and I'm gonna take off one of the charms I have. My I'm gonna take off my. I've been wearing it nonstop since I got it because it's spooky season, but this color does not quite this is the cream and this is stark white, and I didn't like the contrast as much, so I'm gonna put this up for now. We will be using it again because spooky season is not done. Um, oh, the other thing I did, guys, is I went to Marshall's today and I bought this really cool blanket, and I went out and through the door, and the door did the whole beep 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 thing, and I thought, okay, well, it must be this other thing I purchased. And they looked at it and said, hey, but I have a blanket, and they didn't look at the blanket, and then I come home, I'm unpacking everything, I'm taking the blanket out, I'm taking it apart. There's a little sensor on the blanket, so I'm gonna have to drive back tomorrow to get that removed because I can't not have that. I mean, it has to get removed. So I was able to get this Crybaby, guys, on the Poshmark storefront at Amazon for list. Yeah, this has been out of stock for like the last year. I've been looking for these. When the Labubu craze started, these kind of hung around and you can still get them. You could get this one in the Wings of Fortune pretty easy. And then all of a sudden you couldn't even get these. Like, you could get nothing if it wasn't like you could get nothing. So anyway, we're gonna unwrap this lady. You know what I think I'm gonna do with that? And I really am gonna do this. I'm putting rhinestones on that porcelain figurine because it's my figurine and I can do what I want with it. I am all about the modifications, people. I don't care if it cheapens it. I don't care if people are like, that's not pretty. I don't care. It's mine. Nobody has to like it. No one's going to buy it from me. You know, I'm not returning it to anybody. So live your life, do what you want. So this is my Crybaby. I love this one because of all the colors. You know, I like rainbows. Um, I've always liked rainbows. I actually saw a rainbow today and I posted it on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can see some photos I posted of the pugs, or of, a Pugsley at least. So this is cute. I totally love this bag. $40 bag. Well, don't count the cost for the accessories. The accessories were kind of a lot. But can you imagine if I get this all glittered out? At least I want to do. I don't know if I can do him because of the wall back here. I'm not sure. I could put crystals all the way up and around, or do spot crystals, not like a whole set of crystals, just do like stars, like crystals, just random. Um, and then on him, do red, all red, and then the hat being. The hat definitely needs to have this. So this is just a hand painted ceramic porcelain. Actually, it's ceramic. Well, it's porcelain. I can feel it's like it's like not a fine glaze on it, but it's definitely, this is really cute. I like it. I like it. Oh, man, I can't believe today has been this busy. So we got some stuff moved around. Always pro sparkle. I am too. So I'm gonna work on this. So basically what I'm telling you all is thank you for hanging out with me and talking to me and being my friends, because I'm gonna get off this live and I'm gonna bedazzle this. Because I can't help it. I have to do it. And I'm right here right now, and that's what I'm gonna do. Um, I'm going to move some stuff around my desk as I keep dropping things. I need to really work in this room and get it organized. I might be able to go live a little early tomorrow just for funsies, if I can get some stuff to show you. But I'm not Jolie is going live with Dawn Les Couture. on Sundays now on her channel, and then I go live with Jolie on Wednesdays. So that's a change. And then I will, of course, be going live on Monday after work. Monday, I might be going live early because I will be working from home, and I have some training to do. So yeah, I'll be live early on Monday. I might go live tomorrow. Kathy says I spent $200 on my Lululemon and Erewhon collab, just a t-shirt and shopping too much. Yeah. But okay guys, in December I know I won't, but I should. I want the Pop Mart Molly purse charm. Ooh, I haven't seen the Pop Mart Molly purse charm. I think I have to go and no buy in November. Yeah, I needed to do no buy last 2 months in a row, but next week we should find out what's happening with James. And I think I'm more at peace with whichever outcome it is, because I think he is going to get the job, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. But the work is settling down because I have a new boss. It's been 2 months now. Yeah, 2 3 months, so we're getting used to the new rhythm at work, so it's settling down some, so it's getting better. So my stress shopping should be less stressful because I should be more content. And November is a big month. James is going on vacation. We're driving up to Louisiana to drop off a stuff to his aunt, and then stuff to his mother, his stepmother-in-law, and yeah, then that's up in Mississippi. So we're going to be busy in November. And I don't know what that's going to do with everything else, but I'm going to sit here and bedazzle this. So anyway, night everybody. Oh, and if you haven't watched Winnie BLD's video about the Wizard of Oz, what they have in stock is all they have in stock. They're not getting any restocks. So if you wanted anything that Winnie showed you that you could see from the San Marcos is the outlet I use for Marc Jacobs. Call your local, wherever your local Marc Jacobs outlet is. Anybody can help you, and they can do a pay link and mail it to you. But if you want it, that's all there is, folks. There is no restocking. So anyway, I talked to them today. I went back today. So, hey, everybody.